Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time.
When you add a shake of Frank's Red Hot, you open a world of better. A world where wings bring out the flavor of game day any day, and where buffalo chicken dip takes any party up a notch. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Good evening, and welcome to the Night Owl. Man, it feels good to say that. If you're used to coming to this side of the tracks, well, it's good to have you back. And if you're new here, well, this is the other side of the Bird Brain podcast, where the things that go bump in the night and the things that run through your head come to vibe and thrive. So I will remind you that content may contain adult language and scenarios that may not be suitable for all audience members, so listeners' discretion is advised. So I've been thinking about the world lately. This world is pretty damn big, and at the same time is very small. So much so that you can meet people for the first time and feel like you may have crossed paths before. And I think to myself, what a weird, wonderful world. So lock your doors, check the windows, and get comfortable. I give you, have we met? So the idea that everybody you cross paths with may be connected to someone you've encountered at some point before. It's kind of trippy when you think about it. I mean, just the thought of that, like the 5 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Yeah, look it up. This day and age, technology has made it possible for people to connect without ever meeting one another at all. Or at least peer into someone's life without knowing them or without them knowing. I try to keep a low profile, truthfully, and I laugh at myself about that one. I will say most people don't know I even attended my university until a week before graduation. It was 4 years of autonomy. That in itself is something to think about. How much we may never notice people until we actually notice them. Whether it be for our own interest or theirs. I mean, people are rarely looking up these days anyways without their screen being their actual eyes. I try to spend a lot of time away from my phone, but so much is on that damn thing that it's hard to get away from it. Emails, appointments, friends having to reschedule because their fish died again, only later to find out that they had better plans. You couldn't flake back in the day. You set a plan and you showed up. Our phones have become another appendage, an easy out. It's become a lot of things. And it being useful is far down on the list these days too. But I digress. I've been settling in around here, and not knowing people my age has its perks, but also can drive you crazy. I mean, it's a poppin' city, and things are always going on. I go out to the local bar from time to time, but nothing too consistent. I hit the coffee shop too, but not enough for them to remember my order or my name just yet, though. We'll get there, but I just broke up with my barista, so I'm taking things slow. Healing, you know? I go to the local park, and I talk to the pigeons and the people who feed them, and they both sound the same at this point, to be honest. I dig my local pizza spot too, but I have to find the right spot to get in or I'm screwed. I also go to my local... Oh, I'm sorry. It's all good. I was just trying to make sure I had this damn list down on my phone. See what I mean? You're totally fine. Hey, have we met? I don't think so. You look familiar. I didn't think I was being hit on or anything, but I also didn't care to really have small talk. But also, they were my age, and I know how I said I didn't know anyone my age, yada yada, and you're probably judging me right now, but listen, I've watched too many docs and heard too many dating app stories to just want to give my life story to someone who can't drive a cart. I mean, how the hell could I look familiar when you didn't even see yourself running into me? Whew, whoa, all right. But I digress. That's interesting, for sure. You from around here? Nope. I'm fairly new to these parts. I'm guessing you're a local? Nope. Fairly new myself. I really feel like I know you from somewhere, though. We're all just wandering at this point, truly. All right, Yoda, what the fuck was that? But take care. No worries about the cart. We don't have to trade insurance. I laughed. They looked confused. I hate it here. Just a crash joke. Oh, right. Well, take care. You too. We both grabbed for the same dessert. Ah, you're a fan too, I see. Yeah, guilty pleasure, I guess. Enjoy. See you around. I finally get home and unwind. I throw on some classical music because I'm sophisticated as fuck. I pop open a root beer, unwrap my greasy-ass burger and fries. Look, I'm still a work in progress. And I enjoy my dinner. Notifications on my phone continuously ding. I realize I posted a photo recently of me at this lake and a sock floating on water with the caption, "Someone tried to walk on water, but we can't all be Jesus." My mom didn't like it, but they loved it. Every now and then I'll post myself on this damn thing, but I'd much rather have objects be there with something witty. I mean, I don't think of myself that important to want my face plastered everywhere. But who knew a fucking sock would do the trick? Anyways, it did. It gained me a bunch of followers, a bunch of new unsolicited messages, a lot of attention, to say the least. Sometimes when we aren't looking, right? My old pictures were getting a bunch of attention too. This fucking world. Oh well. My days continue to be what they were. The gym, the park, the coffee shop, grocery. So, may need to trade insurance after all if we keep meeting like this. I turn around and see the same person from before. I laugh this time because I remember how shitty the joke was before and how awkward it must have been for them to try it now. Bless their heart. So we meet again. Indeed we do. You're still very familiar to me. Everybody knows somebody, I guess, huh? Cool shirt. You graduate from there? Oh, no, I just really like it. I found it at a thrift store. Oh, cool. I mean, that's my alma mater. No kidding. No bad jokes this time, I promise. What a turn of events. I mean, I don't usually believe in coincidences, but I'd say fate likes to play her games. We both grabbed the desserts. Another round, I see. Can't get enough of it. See you around. I'm sure you will. A couple of days passed. I go check out my pizza spot, and guess who's in line? Oh, well. Third time is a setup. You mean charm? Tomato. Oh, man, I can't get enough of this place since I've been here. Same I gather for you, eh? Yeah, I venture. It's hard to find the right time. Agreed. Well, we aren't strangers at this point if you want to grab a seat and eat. Sure. It was cool getting to know someone here. He'd been traveling around for a while and getting adjusted to this new area just as I had been. He also worked in tech as well. And ironically, he didn't have social media and liked to stay away from it as much as possible. The similarities were so damn funny, but I mean, also cool to meet another person my age. And we had a bunch in common, too. It carried on like this for a while. Similar upbringings, Metro City background, studied the same stuff. It was similar. I typically like to change up my routine from time to time, just by default because I get bored easily. So I go to the grocery store first, then hit the coffee shop, and then walked the park. And I'm sorry. Wait, you again? There's no fucking way. Yeah, I run out here from time to time when I can't concentrate. What are you doing here? Just changing up the routine a little bit. But I don't want to keep you. I'll see you around, all right? I got a pair of those same kicks. Yeah? These are my favorite. I better keep breaking them in, though. I'll see you around. Now, something about that whole exchange left me uneasy. I mean, besides the fact that he ran into me pretty hard. I looked back to see him, and he had stopped to stretch and tie his shoes, but he moves pretty fast because he was pretty far. When I got home, I just relaxed. And it was quiet, but I felt like someone was watching me the entire way home. I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but you never know. Later that night, I heard some knocks on my door. I thought I was dreaming, and my heart was pounding, but nope. Someone was banging on my damn door in the middle of the night like they were the police. Police, open up. Oh, well, there you go. Wait, it's 3 a.m. Hi, sorry to disturb you, but you mind if we come in and ask a few questions? He seems coppish enough, so I let him in. They proceeded to ask me my whereabouts between certain times, what I liked, if I knew people, etc. The common shit I've seen on TV. But I couldn't understand why. Finally, we found a body in the park. Witnesses reported seeing a man that fit the description of you. Wait, I mean, I didn't know much because I didn't know much. But I went down to the station because I had nothing to hide, and I retold them everything verbatim. I gave them the lay of the land in terms of my usual schedule, and they believed me. But they said what didn't make sense is the witness mentioned they've seen you in different places, almost as if you were watching and waiting for someone to show up. They couldn't give me much information about the witness, obviously, but they told me about where they say they saw me. A pizza shop, a bar, a park, coffee, grocery store. And I was always leaving with a pastry box, and I wore a college varsity shirt. But I wouldn't just leave with the box. Knowing me, I always made sure to get a bag. That's something that I knew. And that's when I remembered. My doppel always just had a box. And the more I thought about it, the more I remembered. I had pictures of this particular dessert on my social. And I tagged it as one of my favorites. I also remember I talked about my alma mater and why it was my favorite college t-shirt too. All that shit is familiar to me now. And the reason why. I've never met them, but they sure as shit met me. So there you have it. We're just getting warmed up, guys. Stay tuned for a new Night Owl episode. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope you guys take care of yourselves. And I hope you guys take care of each other. Sleep tight.